2Pac's Outlaw, young Noble, dies at 47 from a fatal shot to the head. This is young Noble's final hours. The last outlaw story. He was the last outlaw, handpicked by Tupac in his legendary rap group, the Outlaws. Tupac named each member after a revolutionary formed to carry the fire of rebellion in their verses and purpose. Young Noble, born Rufus Lee Cooper III, was the voice of the group. He was a prophet in his own right. His name a tribute to Noble Drew Ali, the revolutionary Moorish American leader, who taught love over hate, a fitting name as young Noble carried the mission of Tupac and the Outlaws. Born in Montclair, New Jersey, just miles from where Noble Drew Ali founded the first Moorish science temple, young Noble's life seemed predestined for spiritual warfare. In 1996, at just 18 years old, he was the last artist Tupac personally added to the group before Tupac was gunned down that same year. Noble wasn't just added, he was chosen. The Outlaws, soldiers of revolution. The Outlaws weren't a typical rap group. They were Tupac's answer to the system. Each member took the name of a revolutionary, Tupac Amaru Shakur, after Tupac Amaru II, the Peruvian rebel who defied Spanish colonizers. Yaki Kadafi, named after Muammar Gaddafi. Hussein Fatal, named after Saddam Hussein. Big Syke, Mussolini, named after Benito Mussolini. And young Noble, named after Noble Drew Ali, the teacher of divine love, justice and national uplift. Together, they were outlaw immortals. But one by one, the immortals became martyrs. Tupac murdered in Las Vegas, 1996. Yaki Kadafi murdered, shot in the head, 1996. Hussein Fatal died in a car crash, 2015, and Big Syke died of heart complications in 2016. Young Noble died by suicide, 2025. Behind the hip-hop rap music, there was a story of a man fighting battles most couldn't see. By July 4th, 2025, Noble was reportedly struggling with depression and financial difficulties. His wife shared that he left their home in Atlanta saying he just needed to clear his head. Hours later, reports go on to say he was found dead by a self-inflicted gunshot wound in a pool at a nearby country club. He died 12 hours away from his hometown in New Jersey, just like the revolutionary whose name he bore. Noble Drew Ali taught, learn to love instead of hate. Allah is love. Young Noble carried that same message, even in the darkest corners of a world that often offered no love in return. Young Noble rapped, "Pac and Yak, they started this whole shit. The laws don't die. We just spread the love." Young Noble. He remained loyal to Pac's mission till the end. In his last years, he called out those who lied on Tupac's story, including Nas, dropping a diss track, Euthanasia, calling out fake loyalty and hip-hop and defending Pac's name like a soldier on his last post. But now, with his death, one thing is certain. The Outlaw's legacy is immortal. In Thug Mansion, Tupac rapped, "So much pressure in this life of mine, I cry at times. I once contemplated suicide and would have tried, but when I held that 9, all I could see was my mama's eyes. No one knows my struggle, they only see the trouble. Not knowing it's hard to carry on when no one loves you. Picture me inside the misery of poverty. No man alive has ever witnessed struggles I survived, praying hard for better days." Young Noble lost his mother exactly just 3 days before his own death on July 1st, 1 year earlier. It's a full circle now. The pain Tupac once escaped caught up with the last outlaw. But in that place beyond this life, where there's no police, no chalk lines, no reason for mamas to cry, Noble is reunited with Pac, Kadafi, Syke and Fatal and his mother. They're together again, immortal, and we will always remember the life of an outlaw. Rest in power, Tupac Amaru Shakur, a.k.a. Makaveli, Yaki Kadafi, Tupac's godbrother, Big Syke, Mussolini, Hussein Fatal, and last but not least, young Noble, Rufus Lee Cooper III. The world didn't see their light, but hip-hop will never forget their fight. Although the reports say his wounds were self-inflicted, we remain silent until the truth is clear and undeniable. The laws don't die, we just spread the love. Young Noble subscribe to the Daily News Buzz with rich news for updates and more real stories behind the legends who shape our world.